Class we are going to discuss about three phylums. This would complete our non-chordates. In the previous class we had discussed phylum Ascalmantis, Annelida, phylum Arthropoda. Today's class will be discussing about phylum the Mollusca, phylum Echinodermata, spiny skin animals, then the last one phylum Hemichordata. See, in phylum Mollusca, the examples that you have to remember before we go is this Shanka, Capechipu, all of them come under this Mollusca. Okay. So snails, they come under Mollusca. So they have this apple snake. So we discuss about that one by one. So the examples, this is the second largest phylum after phylum Arthropoda in kingdom Animalia or animal kingdom. The first largest phylum based on number of diversity of species is Arthropoda. Okay. The second largest phylum in animal kingdom is phylum Mollusca. That you can remember about. The examples that we have is phylum, apple snake. Okay. Then octopus, which is commonly called as devilfish. Pintada, pearl oyster. Okay. The sepia, cuttlefish. Then we have the examples as squid. Example, scientific name is lollygoo. Squid is scientifically it is called as lollygoo. Aplysia, sea hare, H-A-R-E, hare. Dentarium, tusk shell. Echinodermata. All these are the examples for phylum Mollusca. Even that cowday what you use. Okay, that also is under Mollusca. Shins of them. So you have to remember about that. Majority of them are aquatic, marine or freshwater. A few of them are terrestrial, land snakes in fact. Isn't it? So organ system level of organization they have. So it is higher level it is. They are diploplastic, bilaterally symmetrical, coelomic. They are all common characteristics. One thing that you have to notice is their body is covered by a calcareous shell. What is their home which they carry on their head? It is a calcareous shell. It is made up of calcium carbonate and it is unsegmented with a distinct head. If you look into the body of these organisms, a distinct head, muscular foot and visceral hump. These are all there. You would have seen even the Mr. Binshaw whale. He consumes his oysters. Okay. So that is what you can just remember about. Freshwater mussel is eaten by many of the Mumbaians. They feed on this freshwater mussel, union. So remember about that. Body is externally covered by a calcareous shell and it is unsegmented with body is having a distinct head, muscular foot and visceral hump. You can just remember the snail. Have you seen the under part of their foot? It will be very much muscular. Head is there. Okay? And they also have a visceral hump. That is what you have to remember about their body. A soft and spongy layer of skin forms a mantle over the visceral hump. Above the visceral hump there is a soft and spongy layer of skin, which we call it as mantle. Okay, remember about that. Soft, shiny also it is, and spongy layer of skin, which we call it as mantle. Then they have in between the mantle and the visceral hump, they have this gills which are feathery in shape. They are just like bristles of a feather. Feather-like gills which are present in the space between mantle and visceral hump. So they not only help in respiration but also in excretory functions they help in these gills which are feathery gills. So remember about that. Head has sensory tentacle. Snail, if you have seen them, they have a sensory tentacles. Okay. Octopus. The arboreal surface, arboreal surface, and we will discuss one in octopus, cuttlefish, squid. They all have tentacles, isn't it? So tentacles are there. Head has sensory tentacles. Okay. Then radula is a file-like structure found in the mouth, and they help in feeding mechanism. Radula is there, and the dioecious. What do you mean by dioecious? Male and female are separate. Okay. Dioecious are there, and oviparous. They are 8 laying. Okay. So the development is indirect. development that you can notice in case of this mollusca, which includes snail, which includes the devilfish or octopus, which includes the cuttlefish or sepia. Cuttlefish, whenever they are disturbed by the predator, they throw ink out of it, a jet of ink, which is going to help them to escape from the predator. Cuttlefish is there. Cuttlefish does not have external shell, internally they have this shell. Okay. So then pink-headed pearl oyster, from which pearls are obtained. Then sepia, loligo squid, aplysia, sea hare. Then you also have dentarium, tusk shell, Echinodermata, Echinodermata that you have to remember about. Echinodermata is spiny skin. They have a good high power of total regeneration. Whenever I recollect Echinodermata, I remember about starfish, sea urchin, okay, brittle star. They are all examples for the Echinodermata. Then high power of regeneration. Even if you have watched the Hulk movie, they show this high power of total regeneration that you can see in case of starfish. So some of them exhibit that high power of reproduction, total regeneration you can call it as. So the examples are, Pisashler is also a variety of starfish. Next year we'll be studying at a computation, Pisashler. So the starfish, Asterias, that is one more species, genera, which is also considered as starfish. So Asterias starfish, again a sea urchin, then Antedon sea lily, Cucumberia, that is sea cucumber, okay, Ophiura, brittle star. They are all examples for the spinosyn skin marine animals, that is the Echinodermata. So what are the things that you have to remember? Endoskeleton, it is within. Endoskeleton is made up of calcareous ossicles, not outside. There it was externally, they had a calcareous shell in case of mollusca, except for cuttlefish which had an internal shell. Here they are having calcareous shells, but within inside. Instead of bones, they are having this calcareous ossicles are found within their body. So they are marine organisms with organ level system of organization. You can remember that the adults are radially symmetrical. The larvae stages are bilaterally symmetrical. A very unique phenomenon in case of this phylum Echinodermata that you can remember about. Triploblastic and coelomate animals, these are all repetitive characters. Okay. Digestive system is complete with mouth and anus. So the presence of water vascular system, water canal system, you found it in phylum Coelenterata. Not Coelenterata, phylum Porifera. You found the water canal system. If they ask you water vascular system is noticed in phylum Echinodermata. Canal Porifera. And then it would confuse probably. So presence of water vascular system which helps in the locomotion, capture of food, transport of food and respiration process by exchange of gases. It is brought about by this water vascular system which is found in Echinodermata. Okay, excretory system is absent. Their excretory system is absent. Then sexes are separate and sexual reproduction they undergo. Fertilization is external, just like amphibians. Fertilization is not within the reproductive system of the females, rather it is external, similar to amphibians. Okay, and indirect development is there. So with free swimming larvae, they do not look like miniature version of the adult. So they have larvae stage in the, then they get into adult stage. So there is a metamorphosis that is taking place. That is the reason we call it as indirect development. So these are features that you have to remember about Echinodermata. Echinodermata is spiny skin. You have to remember about organ system level of organization. Adults exhibit radial symmetry. The larvae exhibit bilateral symmetry. Then they have endoskeleton which is made up of calcareous ossicles. Examples are starfish. Very important features. Whereas the others are repetitive. Sexes are separate. Then they undergo sexual reproduction. Okay. The development is indirect. Larvae is free swimming. So these are additional points that you can write about them. So they have a mouth and anus. Digestive system is complete. So you can see that for the first time in Echinodermata, you can notice that. So these are there. Then they also exhibit total high power of regeneration that we have not discussed. Excretory system is absent. So these are all the things that you have to write whenever they ask you salient features of Echinodermata. You have to write the examples, then morphologically how they look, where they occur, digestive system ಹೇಗಿದೆ, nervous system ಹೇಗಿದೆ, okay, then what type of reproductive system they have, development what it is there, excretory system, ಈ characteristic features and ಈ format ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ points. So water vascular system is unique, which brings about transport of food, capturing of food, locomotion, then it also helps in respiration, exchange of respiratory gases. All these are brought about by the water vascular system. Okay, remember about this water vascular system in case of which is unique to Echinodermata. Now the next phylum that we discussed, phylum Hemichordata, earlier it was included under the Chordata. Phylum Chordata is divided into 4 subphylums: Hemichordata, Urochordata, Cephalochordata, Vertebrata. That is how the classification was. But recent classification has separated Hemichordata from Chordata, phylum Chordata, and they have placed it under non-chordates, and a separate status is given to them as a phylum. So phylum Hemichordata is now a separate phylum. Earlier it was included under Chordata as a subphylum. They were considered as chordates, but now they are considered as non-chordates because of certain characteristic features which resembles non-chordates, not that of chordates. What are those characteristics? Example for this, Velenoglossus is the example, and Saccoglossus is the example for them that we can remember about. So earlier consider, I have discussed about this point. What is their body? It is worm-like body that they have, and they have organ system of organization, bilaterally symmetrical, imploblastic and coeloid. It is again a common feature. Body is cylindrical, and you can notice in the body there is proboscis, then there is also collar and a long trunk. Proboscis has proboscis glands, which are excretory organs. Okay, they have open type of circulatory system. That is, blood doesn't flow in blood vessels; it flows in the body spaces. So they have open type of circulatory system. Respiration is by gills. Okay, proboscis gland is the excretory organ. In us, what is the excretory organ? Kitties are excretory organ. In them, it is proboscis. Okay, gland. Sexes are separate. Fertilization is external and indirect development. These are the salient features of Hemichordata that you have to remember about. So, still now it completes the non-chordates that we have discussed, or invertebrates. Up to here is there. In the next class, we'll discuss about phylum Chordata, which includes 3 subphylums: Cephalochordata, Urochordata, and Vertebrata. Vertebrata is divided into Echinodermata and Gnathostomata. Echinodermata are jawless animals, Gnathostomata are jawed animals. So Echinodermata is there. Then Gnathostomata, it is again divided into 2 superclasses: superclass Pisces, superclass Tetrapoda. Superclass Tetrapoda is divided into class Amphibians, class Reptilia, class Birds or Aves, class Mammalia. Tetrapoda because they have 4 limbs, a pair of 4 limbs, a pair of hind limbs. They have 4 limbs, Tetrapoda. Okay. Pisces, they are of 2 types: Chondrichthyes, Osteichthyes. That is cartilaginous fishes, bony fishes. So we'll discuss about that in the next class.